Hey my lovelies, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. So without further ado, we're going to keep it short today hopefully. I know the last one was really long, so I'm hoping to keep it a lot shorter today. So I've got 4 different brands to try. As you can see, I've done my base, done my eyebrows, got a bit of bronzer on, so set all my face, done all that malarkey so that we can crack straight in. All 4 of the brands that I'm using today are new to me. You know, they've been around for a while. It's just I've never picked up anything from them. So it was a case of give them a go. Why not? Always open to trying something new and a new brand because you never know when you're going to find that absolute gem of a brand. So the first one I picked up was an eyeshadow palette from Sample Beauty. This is their Jeweled Tone palette. I got this one on Beauty Bay and it was in the sale. It retails for £20 at full price, which is a phenomenally good price. And I managed to pick it up for 14. Now, let's see if I can cover that mirror because I know I'm going to blind you. Let's try that. So these are the shades that we got going on here. I took one look at this and thought, wow, that's a really pretty palette. So let's go ahead, do a few swatches. Ooh, what are we going to go for? We'll just take a few at random. So we're going to go in with the first one, Stone. And then there's a green one. What's it? Ampetite? No idea. Tourmaline. Let's try those 3. Wow. That's just the pigmentation and I barely touched them. So let's swatch those on there. Green one went on a little patchy, but I'm not the best at swatches. There you go. If I blended that one out, that's gone on so much better now. And we'll do a couple of the shimmers as well. They've got a beautiful one called Moonstone, which is a pinky one. And Disaphour, maybe? No idea. Beautiful gold colour. And then there's one called Beryl, which just looked stunning. So, that's the Beryl. Wow. This is the Disaphour? No idea. So we've got that one going on there, and Moonstone, which is this beautiful, beautiful pink. Now, they swatched like an absolute dream. They were really creamy, very silky, very buttery. So, hoping for good things on this one. Okay, so the first colour I'm going to take is this light pinky colour one there. Hopefully I'm not blinding you with the mirror, which is called Smoky Quartz. Nice large fluffy brush, as always, and I forgot my mirror. As always. Okay, got my mirror. So, in with a big fluffy brush, because as I said last time, I've just been doing my eyeshadow a little bit differently lately. So, that one, quite a lot of colour payment off of that one. Didn't want it too dark. I want to go in light-handed and then build up. So, let's see what this one looks like on the eye. Wow, that colour paid off immediately. And I only put a tiny bit on there. So, I'm going to work that one up to my brow, as I normally would at the moment. I say give it a few weeks, I'll change it around again. Always do, but that's half the fun. But that, you can see that one instantly, absolutely instantly, and that blended so easily, so easily. As you can see on there, there is some kickback on that one, but like I said, not bothered about that because if it works that well, it's not an issue for me. So I might end up building that colour up just a little bit more actually. Looking at that, I think I just want it just a tad darker. So just dipping back into that one again, knocking off all the excess. Might have gone in a bit too heavy-handed this time, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna, I'll start at the bottom. Yeah, I did go in a little bit heavy-handed, as you can see the difference. So I'm just gonna wipe my brush off completely and then drag that colour up. So it's all good, it's all good. It's not an issue because it will shear out by the time it gets up to the top anyway. So that's no big deal because I would have darkened it up anyway. Yeah, that's better. I prefer that with it just slightly darker. Just give that a little bit more of a blend up and out. Yeah, actually that is better. Okay, so next colour I'm going to go in with is a beautiful, let's blow the excess of that one off, beautiful purple toned one just here that I think I'm going to go in with, and that is, oh, I can't pronounce these, so if I'm butchering them, do forgive me. Almondine, maybe, no idea. Not very good at pronouncing words that I don't know. So I'm just going to go in with a bit smaller, slightly flatter brush there. Going to dip into that one. Knock that one off. My brush is having a good wash actually. They haven't had a really good wash for a while. So just going to pop that one in the crease. And again, the colour payoff was instant, absolutely instant, and I hardly put any on my brush whatsoever. So yeah, as you can see there, wow, for a £20 palette, like I said, I got it in the sales for 14, I would have paid 20. Absolutely, that is just beautiful. And like I say, for £20, it's such an affordable palette. And they've got quite a few palettes I noticed, but this was one that took my fancy because it kind of had a mixture of colours, which let's say I switch them around all the time. So just blending that one out, just to, it's sticking at the side there. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's definitely sticking at the side there. But I get very watery eyes, so the side of my eyes will be often quite damp. Yeah, I can feel that it is. Let's see if I can take a different brush. Yeah, I think that's me when my eyes have been watering, so, you know, on the whole, I do think it's me. Because I could feel that my eyeshadow brush felt a little damp, so I've just gone back in with a slightly smaller one just to kind of blend that out. Now, as I've blended that out, it has gone a bit patchy. You can see just here that has gone a bit patchy, but that's no big deal. But yeah, this corner's just looking a bit crazy. Why is it I can never get it to go right when I'm filming, and when I'm not filming I ended up with really nice eyeshadow looks? But tell you what we're going to do, we're going to go back in with that first colour, that smoky quartz, and just see if we can blend that out at the edges just a bit, just to kind of mute that just slightly, and just take that up just to kind of blend it through again. But yeah, that corner there, like I say, it's just not blending out where my eye got damp, but we're going to roll with it, Okay, taking some more of that dark purple, we're just going to pull that one onto the inner corner. Just blend that one out just a little bit. It'll be interesting to see whether it's the same on the other eye, so whether it is the formula or whether it's just because my eyes water a lot. Okay, I think that's about got it to where we're going to get it. Just going to take that first big fluffy brush and just go over the edges on that one. Just try and get it to blend in a little bit better at that corner, but it's not doing great. But moving on. Told you I'm not the best makeup artist in the whole wide world. I meant it, I really meant it. Okay, so next we're going to go in with my little flat brush on one of the shimmers. So which one are we looking at today? I think I'm going to try the Moonstone one, that little pink one. I think that will work really well with the eye colour I've got going on today. And I've got a couple of lipsticks to try, so I'm hoping one of the lipstick colours will actually go with this look. So it's really glittery. So it's just going to pat that one on. I get a feeling I'm going to get glitter all down my face in any time now. But that is really sparkly. That is beautiful. Yeah, that is really pretty. Absolutely pretty. I think if it had like a pale pink or even a cream or white base down on it, I think that would be better, because obviously it's hasn't got a pigmented base on it. It's just kind of more sparkle than anything else, even though it looks fine. I think in between where it's kind of, you can see a bit of the skin underneath. I think if I'd put that down first, that would have been beautiful. So I might try that on the other eye if I remember. So I'm gonna get off camera now, do the other eye, and I'll be right back. So that's my eyes all finished. That's what we got going on here. I just ran exactly the same two colours that I used at the top on the bottom. Put on some mascara, some liner and some lashes. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I have got glitter all under my eyes. So I think, you know, either bake under there to catch all the loose glitter, or even do your base makeup afterwards, which just confuses me. I'm not gonna lie. If I start doing it the other way around, oh, it just gets in a mess. I tend to get foundation all over me, eyeshadow everywhere. So moving swiftly on. The next product I picked up was from BH Cosmetics. The only thing I've actually used from them is false eyelashes, and I like the style 405. Love those. But I did pick up a mini blusher, which is the chocolate orange truffle. I've had my eye on this one for a while, and it was out of stock for ages. So I noticed it came back in stock the other day. So it's like mine, like you do. Now this is what this one looks like on the inside, which is absolutely beautiful. You can see what drew me to it. The colours are just stunning. So let's do a few swatches. But wow, I'd say that feels really nice and buttery. Don't know how well that's going to show up on the back of my hand. There's a few of those ones there, but they look lovely. I think, you know, they're just going to be a really nice colour on me. So when I saw that was back in stock, it's like, I'm going to have to do it. Gonna have to do it, like you do. So let's get me trusty blusher brush, which is just my normal one, normal everyday one that I use. So which colour should we go into? They do have the colour names on the back. I think that's the colour names. All colour blush. No, they don't. No, I'm making it up. So looking at it, without trying to blind you, I'm thinking about going in with this second blush on the top row, because that looks beautiful. So I'm just going to dap it in very lightly. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of colour payoff. So I've got my bronzer on, so we're just going to tap that one on. Yeah, see, that's how I like my blush. You can see that it's there, but you can build it up, and I'd much rather build it up because it's easier to add than to take away. You probably get sick of me saying that. Okay, let's pop some on the other side, match that one up. That is a really nice colour, and I think that goes quite well actually with the eye colour. But sort of peachy tones do actually suit me quite well. Let's put a bit on my nose, make it look a bit more sun-kissed. I've probably gone a bit too heavy now. Let's just give that a swirl, blend it out just a smidgen. And so if you can see me looking up and over, it's because my big mirror's there. I've got no room on my dressing table for another mirror right now. If I wouldn't know where to put it, to be honest. So I am using the big mirror that's right behind me. But that has gone on beautifully. That is really nice colour, blended really easily. Really happy with that. Really good purchase. I probably didn't say, but this was £10.50. £10.50, you heard right, on Beauty Bay. You know it's going to be either that or Cult Beauty, don't you? So yeah, for £10.50. And like I say, the pans are a decent size. It's going to take a long time to get through one of them. So I think for the price point, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Okay, next purchase. I picked up the Doll Beauty Duo Blusher. So look, box comes in like this one. I couldn't help it. They had it on sale. Like I said, they had the chocolate orange truffle back in stock, and they had this one on sale at the same time. You know it was going to happen, don't you? But the size of these pans, I haven't swatched any of these until today. I hadn't opened any of them till today. So I'm going to see if we can cover the mirror. But look, I hope it's as nice as I want it to be. You know, I've been after this one for a while. So let's do a couple of swatches of that one. So we've got a slightly lighter colour and a slightly darker colour. Ooh, look. You see that there? Wow, that was so buttery and creamy and soft. And it's swatched like a dream. Oh, maybe I was right to want this one. So what we're going to do, we're just going to highlight the under my brow bone on my inner corner first with them. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade. I don't know whether they've got any names. It's just this Champagne Supernova. So they haven't got any individual names on there. So if you're wondering which palette it is, I'm going to take the lightest colour. So I think the dark one, perfect for me when I got a bit more of a tan, but I think it's going to be a little dark at the moment, but that's fine too. So we're just going to run a tiny bit under there. Nothing too crazy, but you can see that it's there. And that's literally one swipe. Again, I'd rather add and build up, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I think that's going to be plenty, just to give a little something. And we take our smaller tiny little brush I use for my inner corner, dip into that one, tap it off and run that under there. So just a little something. I'll just do another little tiny bit more. That is beautiful. Yeah, see, that is absolutely lovely. It's really opened up my eyes, got a nice shine on it. Didn't check to see if it was glittery or not. I think the trouble is, it's got so much glitter on the back of my hands, I can't actually tell. So let's swatch that on my wrist. There we go, I've just kind of put a swatch of that on my wrist there. But no, I think it's more shimmery than glittery. Like I'm covered in glitter from that eyeshadow, it's so hard to tell. It really is. So let's wipe all that off. Getting in a right messy. So much glitter everywhere. Okay, so let's clean off my highlighter brush. Okay, normal everyday highlight brush that I use. So we're going to dip into that paler shade. So I'm not going to go too heavy-handed until I know what it does. Wow. Like I said, I didn't go too heavy-handed on that either. So, goodness. That is a blinding highlighter. See, that was worth it. I say these retail for $25 at full price. I think I got it something like, I don't know, $17.50, something like that. So just going to chuck a bit down there, a little bit up there, a little bit on there. I can definitely get away with that colour at the moment because as I look straight onto the camera, you can't actually see it. Well, I certainly can't in the mirror, so hopefully you can't either. So that is absolutely, yeah, well impressed with that one. The last products I've got, I was gifted these by the lovely Poppy. I'm sure she won't mind me mentioning her name, as she's a colleague as well as a friend, as well as my top YouTube watcher. So love to you, Poppy. So we're going to try these ones out. I've not tried any of these before. These are a couple of matte lipsticks by Bourjois. Bourjois, yes. So this is from the Velvet range. So I've got two different colours here. So I've got a pink one and a purpley one. Both look absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I've not opened them yet. Let's open those. Okay, so here's the two little pots here. I'll say beautiful colours, absolutely beautiful colours. They've both got a matte finish. So let's give them a swatch and see which one will look best with my eye makeup look today. So that was not swatching terribly well, but it doesn't actually mean it's not going to go on. Oh, that's better. I think I maybe just needed a bit more on the brush, to be honest. I think that was me error than the actual lipstick. Oh, look at that purple. Wow. That is bright. Okay. Look at that. So obviously we've got the pink one this side and the purple one that side. So what do we think is going to go better in my eye look today? I'm thinking the pink. Yeah, the pink. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm going to knock a little bit off the wand because looking at that, it's going to be quite pigmented, so I don't want to end up with a mess. Like I normally do. Very good at ending up with a mess. So let's try this one out. Well, that's not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be, which is probably a good thing because it is quite a bright pink. So I'm not mad at it, not mad at it at all. So we're just going to put another layer on just to see how it builds up. That is really nice actually. It's got a funny taste, can't decide what it is. It's not chemically or anything like that. but it smells like it tastes. A bit weird. So just to get any excess off, because I don't want it on my teeth. A nice little trick there just to kind of do that one, but you can see that it's quite matte. I say it probably won't take too long to dry down this one, but don't go too bad with my eyeshadow look today. But yeah, not bad at all. Like I say, I should be interested to see how long that one lasts when it settles down and dries properly. Final thoughts. Eyeshadow palette, like I say, really enjoyed that one. Like, the purple was a bit patchy, but purples are really difficult to formulate, so they often are. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. So the first colour went on really, really well. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that one just a little bit more, just to see what kind of the other ones are like. And like I say, the glitter ones, yes, I have got particles down my face. Am I that bothered? No, not really. Things like that don't worry me that much whatsoever. So, you know, off the bat, for the first go of it, I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to trying out that one a little bit more. Now, blusher. Loved it, absolutely loved it, you know, worth waiting for, really happy about that one. I'd probably consider buying other palettes from there, but I need more blusher like like the sea needs more rain. But at that price, you know, it's going to tempt me, and if they have a sale on, it's going to get me. Okay, highlighter. Like I say, you know, this is one of the ones that I did really want, and I think that is really blinding. I said I only used a tiny bit, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but that's really, really bright. So I think less is more. If you want to build it up, I think it would build up really easily, but really, really enjoying that one at the moment. And the lipstick, I'd say, I don't know whether it's dried down yet or not. Mostly, yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see that. I do it in the strangest of places. You can see that it hasn't quite fully dried down yet. So looking to see what the wear time is with that, how quickly it dries down, whether it dries down completely at all. It may not dry down completely, you know, but on first impressions, the colour's good. I'd say a couple of goes to get the pigmentation. Once you got it going, the pigmentation comes through, but it isn't as bright as it looked in the jar, which is what I liked about it. So thank you, Popster, for that one. So on the whole, I think it's been quite successful. I was really pleased with how the eye look did eventually turn out. I was a bit worried there for a minute, I'm not going to lie, you know, but it all pulled together. Like I say, trust the process, it all pulled together. So thank you, my lovelies, for watching, and I will see you on the next one.